Hi, stamping friends. It's Marilyn here with Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you today from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada, as I try to do every Tuesday afternoon. So hopefully when you come on, let me know you're here and share some comments as to where you're coming from, where you're watching from, and what you're busy doing today. I, for one, am really excited about lots of things happening with Stampin' Up! Today, which I'm going to share with you. One of them being the new catalog goes live today. So there are lots of great things in that new catalog. And as I've mentioned before, if you don't have one, let me know and I can get one to you. If you live in Canada, if you don't have a demonstrator already, because that's what we do. We share, we share, we share. So a couple of just different housekeeping things. If you haven't noticed, I'm going back to using my phone only rather than the streaming system. I was not having good luck with it, so bear with me as I try to get the stand working again and everything. I have some cards to share with you. I have last week's card to draw for, or I've made the draw to announce. I have a few new stamp sets and die sets to share with you. Hi Judy, thank you for letting me know you're there. At least I'm online where I'm supposed to be. And a few of the new papers to share with you. I do not have all of the designer papers yet. I did do a paper share, which some of you signed up for, so thank you very much. And that will be ordered today so I can get it off to you. And I'll try and do that each new catalog, so just keep that in mind. And there's a couple other promos that are happening with Stampin' Up! That I'd like to share with you, so I'm going to try switching this down to my desktop and we'll get started. So while I'm doing that, let me know if you have the catalog, if you've seen it, what is your favorite thing out of it? So, again, the back side of my room, and try not to make you too dizzy, and see my desktop. And as always, please comment, please chat with each other. I will go back and read the comments afterwards, but I probably won't have the capabilities of answering and talking to you as we go. I see Terry Pansies, Judy Pansies. I have that one and it is one of my favorites as well. So nice to hear that. Great guys. And as always, when I do post this to my Facebook page and YouTube, I'd love to have you share what you've made on those pages as well, just to get our community out there going. It's a great thing to have something like this during our COVID days. So this is the new catalog. Started today, will go until April of next year. And we can now show you the inside of it. So there are some pages that I will be showing you. Didn't need those in there. And that's a bookmark of the new colors. So let's start with that. The new colors: Fresh Freesia, Polished Pink, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and Pale Papaya. Beautiful colors together, separate. That is what I will be creating with today. Just another way to show you what they look like together. Aren't they just amazing as always? They also have matching ribbon. So I do have, like I say, I do have a few things from the new catalog. We as demonstrators were only allowed to order certain things. So could not afford to get all of them. Hey Karen. But the things I do have, I'm really impressed with. So I'll get into the dies and the stamp sets in a minute. But the other promotions happening starting today. Whoops, we have a Join Plus, which means that if you join between now and the end of May 31st, join my team. I'd love to have you. It costs you $135, but you pay $135, but you get $206 worth of product, and you get to pick it. Plus you get a paper pumpkin kit, which they have become, I don't want to say better, more user-friendly, more likable by everybody that I see have them over the years. So you'd love to have that for a try anyway, even if you just do it for for the initial time that you can, it's a great deal. $206 worth of product for $135. The other thing is something they're calling, see if I can hold that so you can see it, Connect, Craft, and Collect for $30. So between May 4th today and June 14th, if you have a total of $300, you not only get your 10% rewards, but you get an extra $30. So perhaps you have family, friends, ones that want to combine orders, even if you don't do a virtual online party or a party for them or a workshop, whatever you want to call it. But if you get that total coming to $300, you get that extra $30, and that's another great bonus for a new catalog, because I'm sure, like all of us demonstrators have already had it for the month. There's lots in there that you could spend that $30 on. The other thing to share with you is our Stamping Staycation. Registration opened yesterday, so you can still get in on it. It will go until May 27th. Registration. Our event is on May 29th. So you can find lots of information about that, whether it's on my social media, my website, through my emails. If you don't get my emails already, please sign up for them, and I keep you up to date on things there. So I think that's all the news. A new host code for the month. And let me share some of these. I'm not going to go page by page through the catalog with you at this point, because I am hosting with another demonstrator on the 15th, a week from Saturday. We are going to do a virtual kind of walkthrough and show you what we have for the catalog. So until then, I will share a couple of things I have. The Beauty of Friendship and Beautiful Trees dies. These come as a bundle. Save 10% if you buy them as a bundle. And I've seen some, I haven't had a chance to work with a lot of them, but I've seen some great things with this die cutting out designer paper. And the designer paper that comes with that bundle suite has lots of the earthy country kind of papers in it. So looking forward to creating with that, and coming up with lots of great samples for you there. So that is one of them. Another one, which a couple of you have mentioned is your favorite, is the Pansies. So again, as a bundle, and it does also come as a suite. So you can get this along with, in the suite, if you use that one number to order everything, there are these cute little bumblebee embellishments. They're flat on the back, so they're easy to attach with a glue dot or glue, however you, aren't they cute? So bright and shiny. Love them. The Pansies are a two-step stamp set so that you can layer them. And I don't have them in front of me. I have some pictures of some samples I did, but I will be doing more. And these are the dies. So you do have some that do embossing as they cut as well. So again, look forward to some great samples there. And I do have a package of that paper open. So just to give you an idea, the dies do cut out these pansies, and they're kind of a more softer on one side and then quite bright on the leaves. There's dies to cut out the leaves. So lots of possibilities there again as well. So like I say, those were a couple that we were allowed to buy early. This one also is called Scalloped Contours. So we have a number of rectangles. And this one, if you can see, and I do have, just along here, it does cut through. So I've seen a couple of samples where, I don't have any tools here with me, someone had thread a ribbon through here and here so that it would go across so this particular ribbon will fit. And I haven't tried that yet, but it was a neat design. This cuts out what we're going to use today, this particular flower in the Color and Contour stamp set. And again, this is a bundle, and this makes beautiful edges on cards, but haven't worked with that one yet either. So I do have, that is what we're going to work with today. The other one I got so far is the tailor-made tags, and I like to do this with my dies so that I can really see the shapes and what I'm going to get. And as you can see by those others, I haven't got those sheets ready yet. But anyway, it's another great tool. And these little pieces, you cut out 3 of these and 4 of these at once, but they fit over here so that you're completing the die, and your ribbon you can fold to get through there, and a lot of potential there again. This went with the first one I had. The bark embossing folder is back in stock, and just got it yesterday, so I haven't had a chance even to do samples, but it's like a wood grain, so it goes with that first set I showed you. And paper. I have some more paper over here. I have, well, first of all, some Simply Elegant trim. So you have gold and silver. I have some Genial Gems. And there's 100 of them in there. Believe it or not, that doesn't look like 100, but, and they're green, well, probably soft succulent and pale papaya, I would guess, from looking at those. We have Ombre gift bags. So in the package you get 20, there's 5 colors, so one of each color of the new in colors, and you get, would be 4 of each of them. So they are, I can see lots of possibilities. Again, the tags that I was showing you, or the contour dies to label them. I haven't tried how much I could get in them, but definitely some stamped tissue paper would look great in there, I think, along with a little gift, perhaps a little necklace, something for Mom's Day. A great deal again, as you can see. Page 137, 825. These I had time to mark earlier. The Shimmer Vellum comes in the in colors again, page 135 for $16.25. You get 10 sheets of that, and it does shimmer. Let's see if I can show it in the light. Whoops. I know I'm having issues with lights, but bear with me, guys. I'll get this figured out eventually. So we have the Pale Papaya, the Fresh Freesia, the Evening Evergreen, the Polished Pink. Ooh, that's a nice pink. And the Soft Succulent. So again, I can see lots of die cuts and punches happening with that paper. And last but not least, this one again just came yesterday, and it is the Ombre specialty paper. So you can see it's very similar to we've got one with red and greens and blues, but this one has some of the other colors. I'll maybe just leave it down here. And it's shimmer, but it is ombre. So we have kind of a red, we have a yellow, a blue, and a purple. So some more great papers to work with back there. So again, thank you for joining me. And if you're watching on YouTube or whatever afterwards, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel, help get the word out. We have such a great stamping community on social media, and I'm happy being part of it. So thank you. Please comment on here. For everybody who does comment on my weekly Facebook Lives, I do put your name in a draw we're on Tuesday, on Monday night. And last week we made this card, and the winner of that one is Tracy Taylor. So Tracy, please message me your mailing address and I will send that card off to you. So continue on for next week. Please keep commenting. So in here I have this card that I'm just going to show you a couple things with. And I meant to grab this and this. So I took as I mentioned, this particular set, I thought, okay, this is what I'll be working with. So this was cut out with that, and this piece is cut out with one of the rectangles. I took the designer paper, which, as you know, or you may not know, but it is 6 by 6. And I have cut it to 5 1/4 by 4 so that it fits as a layer. I cut it, first of all, so that it was 4. So I've got a 2-inch strip left, and that I can use in other cards. So that's my 2-inch strip. Then when I got to this end, I cut off the other piece, and what I did, you'll see in my other cards, is I used that to decorate the inside. So just a little bit of a color, the same touch kind of thing. So this stamp set comes with the big one that I stamped in the Evening Evergreen. I have a couple samples to show you in the Soft Succulent. And then the 2-step part of it stamps the flowers over it. So it will go like that. Only not on top of my designer paper, it won't. So I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia, tongue twister, because that's the paper I have. And it does not match exactly. Those of you who were around for, pardon me while I try to watch and talk at the same time, Sale-A-Bration know that we had a berry set there where the blueberries matched perfectly with the background. These and most of the others are made to not match perfectly, but it does color it. So what the other thing that I was going to try, and I haven't yet, so you're here to witness it with me, is the using the blends on it. And I did get the blends. So this is the dark one. And I'm just going to, even though I've done it, haven't done it with black memento, going to color it. It was stamped yesterday, so it definitely is dry. And it's not running. I wasn't sure if the classic ink would run or not when you do something like that. So if you want it colored in perfectly within the lines, well, I'll try to stay within the lines. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. You could certainly do something like this and shade it if you blend it if you wanted to. I'm still on a learning curve for that, so usually would just color it. And then I would probably, now that I know it works, I would probably color in my leaves with the evergreen. But I do like that one as well. But for today we're going to do this, and I have some other samples to show you at the end. But I took a length of ribbon, and again, because Stampin' Up! Does such a marvelous job of color coordination, it goes very well together. So a length of ribbon, and I did not worry about whether it was top, bottom, middle, where. I just put it around. And I'm going to grab this. So do you have a favorite in color? Any of you who have seen them or have them in your craft supplies already? What would be your favorite in color? Jury's still out on my end. I like them all. I really cannot say that I like one better than the other. So I put the ribbon on just for, again, a bit of Well, because I had the ribbon and I like it. And I'm sure that whoever, the paper I'm using, the designer paper, comes from this in color pack of 6x6. So you get 40 sheets, and again the 5 in colors, so you get 8 sheets, and they're all different designs. So you'll notice this is one design. Just going to put this one on the inside while I've got it here. This is the other design on the back of it, which I'm hoping is showing up where I'm working, I think. Okay, then I took, oh, I need my stamp pad again. I need a greeting. The greetings in here are very usable. Again, you're absolutely amazing. Here for you now and in better days ahead. So happy for you. Thank you for everything. And I love the scripty way they are. So this one I chose is you are amazing. And I found, if I see if I can get it straight. Of course, I'm just about out of the camera, so you can't see what I'm doing. But honest, I was stamping it. So if I put that on, then I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And mount it over the ribbon, so that would be my reason for using dimensionals. And again, I'm just going to center that, even though the ribbon may not be in the center. And my flower, I also am going to use 3 dimensionals on here and a little bit of adhesive on this part, just so that it stays down. Oh, I guess it helps if you take the backing off dimensionals, doesn't it? So, and just kind of across the card like that. Now, I think it needs one more thing. I don't know about you, but I also have, and didn't show you these earlier, and I did just read this morning that the, pardon me, these in color jewels are on back order. They will be getting more, but aren't they, if you can see them, they're just beautiful, shiny, shiny. And I will put just one of them. I'm a great one for odd numbers, 1, 3, 5. And for me, the 1 was just perfect. So there is our card from today. So again, for your comments, I will be drawing next week and send that to you. So let me show you a few others made with the same design, just the different papers. This one is the polished pink. You can see the different design of the designer paper and my piece inside again. The pale papaya. And again, a different, oh, I guess that one's the same design as that one. So yes, they do repeat the designs in the different colors. And this is the other fresh freesia one that I made with this kind of paper. And I did not make any with the greens because to me the green looked better as this background. This is the soft succulent and this is the evening evergreen. So you can see either one of them looks great with those, I think. So let me know what color one, which one was your favorite, if you have one. And then I have a few cards that I just received that I'd like to share with you. This one is done with the new, really should learn these, Beauty of the Earth paper and stamp set. The words in there again are another beautiful set. So thank you, Lillian. This one is my friend Diana dropped off for me, done with the sunflowers. I do not have that set, and that is just gorgeous. And look at how she's put squares just at different angles. Makes for very, very stunning. And the greeting, thanks a bunch, is embossed with white embossing powder. And this one came in the mail, and it is showing the in colors. Lots and lots of cutting of triangles. You can see but it's comparing, there's the greens and the purples, pinks, greens, and the pale papaya. So those are the in colors on the top, and then comparing the other colors that we have. So what a great view of the colors to have in my collection. So thank you everyone for that. And I hope that that has inspired you somewhat to look at the catalog. And I'm sure if you're like me, you go through it forwards, backwards, all over the place, and have a list a mile long. So don't forget those specials where you can sign up to join my team and get the deal, or if you have orders over 300, you and your friends, or just you can certainly get a deal for the month of May, the merry month of May. We're having a good time. So until next week, take care and keep in touch.